Our next guest has a list of people that she's always wanted to give a psychic reading to, and one just happened to be on Twin Cities Live just a few minutes ago.
Here to read our movie guy, Paul McGuire-Grimes, is our happy medium, Jodi Livon. Our worlds are colliding on the couch.
Hi, Jodi.
All right, Jodi, take it away.
Okay, say your first name.
Paul.
Oh, you are so adorable. I mean, your spirit is adorable too. Okay, so you're a person who you like to comfort people, but you don't do it in the typical way. And you're a person who, years ago especially, needed a lot of comforting.
Right.
Right. So you were somebody who, I feel like you were like a sponge, so perceptive about what was going on around you and what was going on inside of you, and you kind of couldn't tell the difference because your inside was exploding, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would always gravitate toward other people's problems, and then I wouldn't deal with my own because I was too worried about what other people were going through, and I was like, I can deal with me later.
Did you get stomach aches? Because I'm thinking stomach.
Earlier this year, I was in the hospital because I had a section of my colon removed.
No way.
Yep. I was on leave for a month. Yep.
Okay,
Very
so
emergency surgery.
some people that when you don't like things about people, it's when people just say things like
Right.
slice. You have to start saying things. Because that's what's happening is it's like it's slicing you. You have to start, if something doesn't feel good to you, you can say this might not come out really perfectly, but I'm just gonna say it.
I have that Minnesota nice part of me where I don't really I'll kind of disagree, but I won't necessarily go in and just tell it like it is sometimes.
You
It depends
didn't
on
do
who it
that
is.
in our movie disagreement.
Oh, sorry.
You're growing.
Especially with family, sometimes I have a hard time standing up for myself or standing up for my husband and I, and I'll let it brush under the rug.
Because you say, if you do say something, you say too much. You say it and you walk away. Practice it in the mirror.
Okay.
Say it and walk away.
Right.
So one of the reasons you're successful in pretty much everything you do, every endeavor, part of you doesn't care about the money. He will be making money, lots of money. But you don't care about the money as much because you care about what it feels like to you. And this is why people respond to you. They respond to you on TV.
That's so
they
accurate.
respond to you on the radio because you've got this beautiful, yummy energy. When I read somebody, I literally am joined with them. I can feel everything about them, their heart, their spirit, their past. And I wanted to read him because he's so sweet and such a kind person. And so every word you say, people can feel that. What I love about you with the movies is that you're factual, it really matters to you, but you're not out to hurt anybody.
Right.
But you kind of don't mind if you do.
No.
A little bit.
Sometimes you have to.
Right. But you need a piece of that in your life,
Right.
in your personal life, especially with your home life. I am seeing baby energy around you. So there's something happening there, the baby.
My husband and
Child.
I want to adopt, and it's something that we are thinking about all the time right now. So I'm hoping that happens.
Wouldn't you just be the best?
Yeah.
Would you be
So,
such a great
Jodi, I
parent?
want to ask you if that's something, okay, that's a big life thing that a lot of people can relate to, this idea of wanting to add a child to their family. Okay, so if you're kind of getting that energy, that baby energy, what are things that Paul or maybe someone else who has that same feeling should be working on with themselves to really be ready for it?
Your stuff with your own parents.
Okay.
To kind of clear more of that out in a non-judgmental way about yourself and your parents, just kind of trying to clear out things about your childhood, your small self. And the other thing is you start putting yourself in a place of being a parent.
Right.
Where would you go? Where would the park be? What are people buying for people when they have kids? What age group are you drawn to? Because I don't know if it'll be a baby, but you do have baby energy around you. So, and realistic expectations about, kids get colds. So things like that would be exactly, because when you want to create something for yourself, you do put yourself there. And that's how you bring it to you.
Okay.
And you're talking about, too, dealing with, past issues, working on things with his parents, whatever that might be. Something I would guess for everybody, too, before you go and you make another big life step, that you should make sure that whatever is then behind you is all buttoned up.
Beautifully said. I always say there's like a wagon behind us with all of our stuff that we haven't dealt with. And we don't think other people can see it, but they can hear the wheels. And it's pulling our junk that we don't want to see because we think it's too small. Somebody took and ripped your book, haha, because I know the story.
That's my sister, yeah.
I know the story. But somebody did something that seems small, so you want to say, no, that doesn't matter. But if you're thinking about it, even in the very back of your mind, that has power. So then you go look at it. It's not that you need to go say something to your sister. You need to go talk to that little girl that was hurt, that little boy that was hurt, and get it resolved. It's bringing all the pieces of you back.
Look at that. Okay, I want to go back to the stomach thing really quickly.
Right, yes.
Okay, so Paul has this stomach issue. You think this is kind of manifesting from maybe not getting everything out. What's one thing he can do today, Jodi, to encourage health in his mental state and physical?
Know that when you do say something that matters to you, it's like giving yourself a vitamin. and it's soothing the acid in your stomach. So know that it's a good thing for you to say it, even if it's hard for you to get out. And let yourself say it. Be okay with it.
Great. Thank you
Thanks,
so much.
Paul.
Thank
Thanks,
Thank
Jodi.
you, guys.
Thank you.
I think that whole movie disagreement was very therapeutic for
It was
you.
very therapeutic.
I really do.
It worked.
I really do.
We'll do it more often.
So Jodi wants to help you grow your own intuition. All you have to do is sign up for her free emails that include funny intuition building games, techniques, and exercises. You can find a link to sign up at TwinCitiesLive.com. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys. Good to see you. Next up, beautiful, the Carole King musical. It's wowing